I live in Prince William County. When I moved to Prince William County, I moved to the magisterial district of Occoquan, where Corey Stewart was the chair, just in the Occoquan district. Back then, he already started this partnership with law enforcement and sheriffs to target people who look like me, to profile them as undocumented. I remember my daughter coming one day from school crying because she thought I would be deported. And I had to explain to her the difference in between being documented and undocumented. And we moved from Fairfax, which was already incredibly diverse. And you never want to share that with your children. You want your children to grow up in an environment where they feel like they belong and they are welcome. She understood we were documented at a time. However, after that day, anything that would not go well in school, she would blame it on the way that she looked or where she came from or because of her last name. One thing that I remember is that I decided not to escape anymore because I was not a criminal. I was not doing anything wrong other than working and raising my family. So I stayed and I resist. I remember in 2009, I walked with Tim Kaine in the County Government Center in Prince William County, protesting against this law, which was 287G. So this race, is very personal. Number one, because Corey Stewart lives in my district. If I became a delegate, I'll be his delegate. And second, because it's because of my children, of the children who are looking up to me, that right now they feel like they don't belong to this country. And this is, you don't understand the consequences of the messages that you see every day on TV and everywhere. And even it's personal because my son, after Trump was elected, next day he came from school and told me, "Mom, I think we need to move out." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" "Well, our president doesn't like people who speak Spanish. So we need to go somewhere else." So for my 9-year-old who has, everything should be about talking about how we should work together, how a community could help each other. It was really personal to me. So after that day, I even decided that no, I had to stay on this race. And it's for my children. They are my inspiration. The children that are looking up to me, that one day one of them could run for office too. I would fight for Medicaid expansion. For me, working in the human services field for so many years, I've seen people dying for not having health insurance. And Medicaid expansion is not only the right thing to do because it will provide insurance to 400,000 Virginians, but also it makes fiscal sense. So our federal tax dollars that are right now going to other states that do offer Medicaid for all would come to Virginia. We're talking about more than $12 billion that could be invested, not only in healthcare, but also in education, in transportation that has been neglected for so many years. So for me, as a social worker, that's one of my top priorities. I will tell them that they should do it, but they should know that it's a hard job. You need to work hard. You need to have the commitment, because if you don't, then you don't stay competitive. You have to prioritize, making call time, knocking on doors, because if you don't do that, then you are setting yourself for failure. So I would invite everybody to run for office, because we do need more Democrats running for office, and because we have a great opportunity to pick up many seats this year, but then 2 years from now, we need to keep the momentum. We need to have, we wanted to have the majority this year, but 2 years from now, we need to shoot for the supermajority, and we need to continue to recruit more Democrats to run for office, and they could do it. It's just a commitment that they have to do.